Hello and welcome to this StarCraft 2 broadcast brought to you by Captain America. It's another TvP from LastShadow today. From what I've read, this was a replay pack on Team Liquid submitted by LastShadow himself, and this is titled as him versus MC, OGS MC. So if anybody can verify this, that'd be great. But I mean, I'm pretty much just gonna take him. You know, it's LastShadow. I don't doubt the guy. Anyways, this is his personal replay pack. It is on Antiga Shipyard. And we do have the blue Terran in the top right corner. Isildur from Lord of the Rings. He decided to come by from Middle Earth, you know, say hi. OGSMC. I have no idea what characters these are. My Korean is nearly non-existent right now. But we do have OGSMC in the top left corner. Little TvP action again. Antiga Shipyard. Likely to see some craziness from LastShadow here. I know I cast a game versus Fish between, you know, LastShadow and Fish, where he went CC first into a 2 racks into 6 racks. So we'll see if he does the same thing here. Looks like no, he might throw away racks down. Okay, he's gonna go racks first. This is not the typical. Well, not typical, I should say, but not the build that LastShadow is famous for. Thanks to Day 9. Day 9 did a daily on LastShadow's little TvP worth CC first into the mass racks play. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You can also check out the replay with LastShadow and Fish if you'd like to see that build in action. We do see a gateway and a gas going down for MC, as well as chronoing his probes. Likely see if he goes second gas here, but I'm guessing he's gonna go 1 gate expands. MC likes to do the, you know, 1 gate into core into his expo. Here comes the core. Yep. Likely to see an expo after that, would be my guess. Meanwhile, we'll watch Isildur here. He is looks like he's gonna go 1 racks expo. Yeah, he's not grabbing gas. No more racks. Gonna see the expo soon is my guess. He is not going for a supply depot right away, though. Normally you'd see a supply depot being built at this point. Gonna build the CC in his main. See how he handles this. Because he might get supply blocked here. Though he's not producing Marines. Okay. He made 1, and then he cut Marine production, so he won't get supply blocked. Gonna grab double gas to follow this up. Likely see maybe some Banshee play. Not certain. See how he follows up with this extra gas here, but usually, you know, double gas like that does entail cloaked. Well, not necessarily cloaked Banshee, but cloaked Banshee play. Could be cloaked. Could, you know, maybe not. If he wants to commit to that. Gonna see the bunker at the front. 1 racks right now, grabbing both geysers, getting a lot of gas. We do have MC staying in 1 base. Has not thrown his Nexus yet. He is going for a Stalker and then a Sentry. So we're not going to see very fast expos from the players in this matchup. Well, I mean the 1 racks expo, but we're not going to see one from MC yet. My guess is he'll throw it down pretty soon. He's figured out what's going on. We do have a factory coming out. MC has seen both gases, so he knows he's going to see a tech follow-up to this 1 racks expand from Isildur, or LastShadow, as we call him. The question is, will it be Banshees? Maybe some kind of a 1-1-1, or a 2-2-2? I don't know. To wait and see. I'm gonna guess. I'm still guessing Banshees here. We do have the Nexus going down. Now, MC, if he's suspecting Banshees here, he will want to get a Robo Bay for an Observer, but I don't know. There comes. Okay, the Robo gonna go 1 gate Robo. There we go. Get some observers out to deal with the Banshees. Meanwhile, LastShadow is staying on 1 base, uses the bunker to fend off the Stalker, really saturating this base before he moves to take his natural. He's ahead of his opponent though, MC, you know, in the expo race. The Nexus here is only about halfway done. Just past halfway now. So he's ahead, and if we check the income, he's it's actually even. MC's been chronoing his probes, but with the mules, 2 mules for the Terran, he's ahead in the income. We do have a tech lab. Now, there's no starport. Interesting enough. Floating a little bit of minerals and resources here. Let's see what LastShadow. He's going for he's going for an armory. Are we gonna see Thors? Oh yeah, we might be seeing some Thors here from LastShadow. A little bit of Thor push. See what he can do with it. Second and third gateway. So it'll be 3-gate robo for MC. Now I'm not up to date on my my Thor pushes. How exactly you hold these off? I think Immortals are good, you know, against them. I think, maybe, just maybe. So you're definitely gonna want some of those. This thing can be very difficult to hold as a toss player if you don't see it coming. It looks like this SCV gonna get picked off by a Stalker. LastShadow really not pushing out with his Marines at all. There we go. Now he's gonna come down the ramp, force the Stalker back. Takes a lot of damage. He's kind of penned into his base right now, waiting for this Thor to pop. A second factory. Maybe you're gonna see another Thor. We'll have to see how much damage you can do with this. We do have an Immortal queued up for MC. He's onto it. He's onto it. What did he see? Did he see? Let's check his vision. He's got the Observer. Okay, the Observer's in the base. That's the MC. Scouted out with the Observer and goes for the Thor. Also getting a Stargate. If any of you Protoss players out there want to tell me how to hold off a Thor push like this, I'd love to know. I don't. I've never done it. It's quite a fun build to watch, so I have seen it work many times. And you pull some SCVs with the Thors on auto repair, and you just roll over anything the toss player has. Grabbing both gases at his natural, also going sentries. Now the nice thing about Thors is they are massive. They do crush force fields. See, they are massive. So these sentries force fields, they're not going to be able to stop the Thor. But the Immortals are going to help out. The second Immortal on the way. Now the question is, how many Thors are we going to see from the Terran player? We have a third one on the way. This Observer is really getting a good scout off. LastShadow does not pick him off. Nice play. Oh, he's going for armor on the Thor. Okay. Over weapons, armor. I mean, if you look at, yeah, he's going to be taking a lot of damage on the Thors. We'll be outnumbered probably unit-wise. But, okay, Void Rays. Looks like double Stargate from MC. Going to get Void Rays out. They must be good at beating Thors, huh? You know, it's not often that you see Thors in a TvP. But some players like to use them. Personally, I do not. See how it goes, though. A third factory on the way. Wow, he's going to go mass Thor here off of 2 base. This is quite interesting. 2 Thors at a time, 1 Immortal. He's going to... MC sees us. He's going 1 Immortal at a time here. And then, okay, he's chronoing his Void Rays. So, we'll see how it works with the Void Rays, if he can hold off the push that's coming. I'm guessing maybe 5 or 6 Thors. I don't know. He's going to get 3 factories. We'll see how late this game goes. When the push is going to come. We do have +2 plating on the way. So this is all indicative of a later push for me. If he's going for a 3rd factory, he's going for +2 armor. I'm likely to see a push timed up with this armor when it finishes, would be my guess. Going to float this factory out a little bit. It's not picked off the Observer yet. 5 Thors now. Ooh, a reactor. Okay, so we're not going to see 3 Thors at a time. That would be a little bit hard to do. But we are going to see some Hellion play now. A 3rd going up for MC. 2 Void Rays at a time. Hiding them back here. We do check the vision of LastShadow. He does not see them. Oh, strike cannons. If you're ever in a TV... Well, see, strike cannons, the last time I saw them used was TvT. And a strike cannon on a Thor can take out a siege tank in 1 volley. So, if you go Mech, your opponent's got tanks, go ahead, get the strike cannon. It one-shot siege tanks. We'll see, we're going to have a robotics bay, some Colossus coming out. Now, if we check the Immortal count, it is 4 Immortals, right? Check the units. 4 Immortals income. Slight advantage for the Terran, but he is not going up for a 3rd base. So, we'll likely see a 2-base push when +2 plating finishes. I don't know if he's going to wait for +3. He's got to figure, though, that MC has scouted this by now. I mean, at this point in the game, you know, most Protosses are going to have an Observer. And I'm surprised he hasn't seen this little... See this little shimmering right here at the edge of his vision? When that Observer flies over, I'm surprised he hasn't picked it off with his scan. How much of a difference it would make now? Probably not a lot. A couple more gateways, 5 total for MC. Gonna get upgrades with his Forge. Oh, Blue Flame. Wow, this is a Mech play. Well, you do not see a whole lot of Mech playing from in a TvP. You know, I'm not, don't see, oh, pulling SCVs as well. Gonna push with +2 plating. Blue Flame is not gonna finish, though, before his push hits. Unless he holds off a little bit on the push. The Observer here following the army. You check LastShadow, his vision. I always love sniping Observers when I can. I don't know how cost effective it is, but we do have 7 Void Rays. One more producing, as well as a Colossus with extended thermal lance. Gonna see a bit of a battle. Scouting up the racks here. Very nice mech play from LastShadow. We'll have to see how it goes down. We're gonna push into the third here, taking out the rocks. Let's see, how many Thors do we have? We do have eight Thors. Push into the third. The cannon is gonna go down to these Hellions. Blue Flame still a bit from finishing. Third CC going down for LastShadow. Gonna have an engagement here at the third. Can MC hold? His army's a little bit out of position for the beginning of the push, but he's moving in now. Attacking the third. The SCVs are repairing. Looks like it's going in the Terran's favor right now. He's up by about 30 supply. These Void Rays are not spread out. They're taking a lot of damage from the Thors going down. Really did not spread out this Void Ray as well. And Thors do splash damage to air units. Wow. Actually, well, armored mechanical, let's see. They do extra damage to light. Yeah, and then they splash a little bit. So, really cleans up MC's army here with this push from the Thors. Ouch. Gonna have to pull his probes. We'll be back on 2 bases. This is gonna be hard for MC to hold. The Colossus wandering out here. He's not careful. He will lose that. Going the Hellions. The SCVs are repairing the Hellions. A couple Thors here at the third. Be careful. He's pushing too far forward with his army. He might have to pull back. Doesn't want to lose his momentum. But he's got too many Thors. 6 Thors in this push. There's really nothing MC can do. This is an awesome play by LastShadow. A little bit of mech play. 3 factories off of 2 bases. You know, Blue Flame Hellions. Blue Flame has finished. And his Thors with strike cannons. Now, I have not seen him use the strike cannons. I'm sure he's been using them. And at this point, the game is over. MCGG's a very nice game. That, I tell you, was an awesome game. Definitely one worth watching over again. You barely ever see Mech in TvP, but we just saw LastShadow beat MC with Blue Flame Hellions and Thors. What a play. That was amazing. I mean, I'm just going to have to go watch that again myself. I'll put the link to the replay pick up so you can download it for yourself if you want to go over it as a Terran player, or maybe you're a Protoss player and you want to figure out how to stop this. That was great. Really not sure about MC's choice with the Void Rays there. They stacked up, and the Thors do the splash damage. Thors do extra damage to light. Void Rays are armored, so it's they didn't take extra damage, but they were stacked. And with this many Thors, that splash damage is killer. Maybe 2 Robos into Mass Immortal? I'm not certain. Something I'll have to look up. Somebody let me know if you know how to hold off Thors as a TOS player. That is definitely something I think I'm going to have to try out on the ladder too. Little bit of a 1 racks expo into double gas. Grab your factory, get the armory up, go for a Thor, then go for a 2nd factory and a 3rd factory. And then push with +2 plating. Blue Flame will be about halfway done when you're pushing, and then it'll finish as you push and grab your 3rd behind it. Very nice play, and very fresh, not something you see a lot of. Alright, this is Captain America signing off. Everybody out there, keep crafting.